Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I'm Indy, and today we're going to be reviewing Broken Mind. I've had a little time to sit back and think about Broken Mind. This game was created by developer Two Bad Games, or better yet, Tony DeLucia. I doubt Tony's watching, but sorry if I pronounced that wrong. The hand-drawn indie game is about Detective Frank Morgan and his struggles dealing with his child's murder. Wrapped up in an abduction case, Tony battles not only with the circumstances, but his own demons at the same time. The game itself is pretty basic. Find clues and move on to the next area. For example, in most cases you're trying to find a way to unlock a door or power something back up. You do this all while Frank is slowly losing grip with reality. Strange things occur and he seems to black out in some cases. It's odd, it's weird, and I really liked it.
How can you even look at yourself in the mirror? You are incapable of saving the ones you love. It's you who should have died.
Like I said before, the game is pretty basic. Simple puzzles with a few head scratchers with nice hand-drawn animation. Simple, straightforward combat with a kick and a punch, but you do get a pistol with limited ammo. The real meat and potatoes, if you will, is the narrative story-driven part of the game. It's a dire situation as Frank tries to save a teenage girl, Laura Campbell, who was live streaming her entire abduction. It was really cool seeing this interaction as you take control of Laura and play out the events. Not gonna lie, it was creepy as well. And while you would think the game would fall short in voice acting, well, it doesn't. It was a pleasant surprise, and after beating the game and reading some of the bonus content, I couldn't help but feel the love that Tony put into this game. I'm not going to spoil any of this for you because I was genuinely moved by some of it. That also happens to be a part of the game. There are moments that made me incredibly heartbroken for the character Frank. This is done through a gut-wrenching experience that any parent would find soul-crushing. The story takes some dark and twisted turns and doesn't overstay its welcome with a playtime of around 2 hours. Of course, that's depending on how quick you figure out some of the puzzles. Broken Mind isn't without flaws though. Some of the game mechanics feel a tad tedious to perform, and I could never figure out why the run button didn't respond very well. I found some of the puzzles in the game felt as if they were added just as filler to move the story along. Nothing wrong with that, but perhaps they could have been a little bit more creative besides go to room and find object on ground. Other than that, I had a great time playing Broken Mind. The game obviously will not do it for those that want that big AAA experience. This is an indie game by heart, and by God it has plenty of it. I enjoyed Broken Mind in all of its simplicity. Created by one person, it was clearly created to tell a story, something I thought it did very well. It's not always a given that someone can stir these kind of emotions in me with a game, but Tony did with some very emotional scenes. I wish nothing but success for this game, because I'd love to see the future of this developer and his storytelling. Simply put, Broken Mind is definitely worth the $9.99 price tag. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. And yeah, I didn't really rate this game because I didn't feel like I needed to. I gave my opinion on the game, and that was about it. It was short and sweet, and I enjoyed the game. I really did. For $9.99, you can't really beat it. It's a short game, you know, less than 2 hours, around 2 hours. It's not going to, if you're nothing but a AAA fan player or whatever, you're probably not going to enjoy this game, so you don't probably want to buy this. But, you know, if you love indie games and you love, you know, creative stuff and storytelling and everything, then, you know, pick it up. It's, like I said, it's $9.99. You know, but yeah, other than that, enjoyed the game. Thought Tony did a great job on it. One developer, you know, one person. Yeah, and it was a good game. So, as always, Andy on, bro.